We got 60 seconds to stand here awkwardly. Dance! Oh man, bringing it old school.
I only know the creamiest of memes. I'm totally down with the kids.
My turn!
Hello and welcome to the TeamFourStar panel! I am punctual. Hello there everybody, it's great to be here in sunny England. That is a great turn of page. Oh my god, it's like still slightly
Orb in the sky! Yeah.
Yes, you got a glowing orb in the sky. I'm from Texas. We call that the sun.
What? It's never been here for years! Why now? Is this a prophecy?
It's dangerous, I know. Sometimes mysterious things are scary. Your land is scary to us. That's why I left and threw your tea in the ocean. That's me. That's me right here. I am America. There we go. How you all doing? It's been a good weekend for everybody? Yes. And the crowd goes mild because they're all tired.
It's Sunday afternoon, Lenny. What do you expect?
I don't expect much, frankly.
That's okay.
This is new. Like normally we're sitting down. Like I like this. I like this energy.
You like
standing, walking around, pacing back and forth awkwardly.
Let's do some introductions real fast because I think a lot of people remember. But should we just do this? Who here was at our first panel on Friday? Who here?
Okay. Who here remembers our first panel on Friday?
Some hands
slightly
down.
lower.
Hands went down. Hands went down. All right, let's do some introductions real fast. And you are, young man.
Hello, I'm
Don't be cute!
Right, I'm Moscow X, and I voice Goku and Gohan on Deep Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And I am the only most one on this thing. I've actually noticed there's actually one for every nation. One of every single nation, but yeah.
We are the League of Nations. My favorite wrestling gimmick. The heel staple of foreigners.
Basically, or simpler from one of the videos that we really love. It's just simply with the League of Nations.
Oh yeah. The history of Japan.
Yeah, the history of Japan video. Who's seen that video, by the way?
Fucking amazing. Go look it up if you haven't.
Yeah, it's amazing. Great. Yeah, but I also edit Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged, and I also play a hair doctor on Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
Woo! Woo! Also on the gaming channel, you're in charge of Goku's Gonna Show You, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Where Abridged Goku plays video games.
Yeah, video games, and Gohan helps and just shows that Goku really sucks at playing video games.
Which one's the F key? The one that says F, Dad. Okay.
Yeah, basically Goku, the only one to actually kill Toriel from Undertale for pie. If you want to see, go to TFS Gaming, TFS 2 Sounds on YouTube, and find out.
Yeah, you can also find it on TFS or YouTube/TFS Gaming.
Yep, YouTube/TFS Gaming, and hopefully soon TFS.com, TeamFourStar.com.
Yeah, I think we
on Taka.
Yeah, you go, sir.
Hi there, I'm Takahana 101 from TeamFourStar, one of the co-creators, co-writers, blah 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 blah. I voiced Nappa, Guru, Dende, Bardock, and now I'm playing Cell. In Hellsing Ultimate Abridged that I co-write and direct, I voice Alucard.
He's from England!
Who would have guessed that the anime based in England is popular in England?
Well, you know.
Well, you know.
Yes, we take over the world!
Don't bring up shit anime in here.
Oh! Edgy opinions! I work on my shit abridged with Moscow X and Antfish, as well as several other people, in which I voice Reno and Red 13. So, and we're in a bunch of little creepo shows. I play darts in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, and of course, who can forget Yugi? We should make out!
That'd be the penguin guy, right?
He just really loves penguins.
He really does.
He really did. He really did care for them. And of course, now on TFS Gaming, I co-star with Chris Zito in Yes, Yes, Love Adventure Go.
How many of you have seen that show, by the way? Zito does an amazing job, like, that sucker.
Who here loves that show? Who here hates that show? Same hand, stay up. All right, cool.
That's the right response.
That's the correct response. After the recent episode, it's us playing dating sim games. We're playing Nekopara, the cat girl simulator. Yeah, good stuff.
Hello there, I'm Lanny Pator. An appropriate response, I like it. I know, it happened. You know, my holiday's coming up, it's good. I co-write, co-create, co-whatever, DBZ Abridged, in which I play Vegeta. Thank you, excellent taste. The Krill Master, Krillin! Yeah, even better. Shut up. No, you don't cheer for that one. I also play Piccolo. Don't even bother. I don't care. Master Roshi. Hey, how you doing, ladies? Oh yeah, Shenron and a terrifying abyss known as Mr. Popo. Smart response, there you go. Yeah, fear is the appropriate response for Mr. Popo. In Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, I play the Major, aka German Krillin. His voice has changed over time. He's no longer German Krillin, he started out that way. And in FF7 Mission Abridged, I play Reeve, who is very sad that, you know, people have to die. I will be Kate Sith. That'll be fun. Season 2. Everybody's favorite party member that nobody ever used. Just, does anyone even know what his limit break was? Okay. Yay. Good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, keep him in the party at all times.
He should fight Sephiroth.
Yeah, why don't you have Sephiroth in your, why don't you have him in your party when you fight Sephiroth? Kate Sith, solo Sephiroth, hard mode. There you go. And I am the founder of TFS Gaming, I guess, in which I'm in almost everything we do except for Yes, Yes, Love, Adventure, Go, and Goku's gonna show you, so. Woo! Yeah!
Now that's what I call diversity.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I also basically, like, run the shit behind the scenes, so that's fun. This will be primarily a Q&A panel for those of you familiar with the TFS panel. It's what we do, so if it's a shit panel, blame yourselves. Because we're here to entertain. I'm good at this. So do we have any questions from the audience? Just raise your hand. Yeah, right back there. This will be a good warm-up.
Attack on Titan abridged.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I heard name redacted abridged. I'll tell the story about that one.
You'll tell the story. I want to hear your version.
Well, no, I mean, we got word down the grapevine that somebody did not want us making that, and we were like, okay, fine.
And we were told, you should probably stop making that.
Yeah, by a very close friend of ours within the industry who was kind of in the know as to what was being done. So we're like, yeah, okay, now we'll stop. So the only way you'll be able to find Name Redacted Abridged is by looking for re-uploads of certain attacking giant naked people.
There are so many versions that remove me from the credits entirely and replace it with themselves.
Just
I'm
you,
not
though.
kidding.
Just you.
Yeah, just
everybody
me.
else is in
No,
there.
everyone else is great. They're all my friends, but yeah, no, Taka had nothing to do with this project.
Yeah, no, he didn't write it or
I'm the voice.
most of it.
I'm the voice of Armin.
Yeah.
You sure you want to be known as that? Because I don't even know if I want to be known as that.
Yeah, only 50-50 was, I think, our general, like, who liked
Who
Armin.
here liked Abridged Armin? Raise your hand. Who here wanted to bludgeon him with a shovel? Raise your hand. Other half.
A lot of the same hands too.
Same
I like him, but I want to.
Same people like Yes, Yes, Love, Adventure, Go. I'm a masochist. I'm in for this. I'm on for the long haul.
Yeah.
Let's see how this ends.
Yeah. How dare you assholes do it? Keep going.
But no, the second episode's now locked in the TeamFourStar vault. The second episode script.
Which does exist. It's still out there. Just like the old You, Me, and Vegeta Tree of Might script. It still floats out there somewhere.
Those are the two scripts in there.
They'll never see the light of day.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is, I did edit the first part of that, and, yeah.
I remember seeing it and just being like, man, that's about what I expected.
Yeah, it was just, the only thing I remember from that one is, a bit, where, this is actually the first time you ever got to be Vegeta, and it was basically Zarbon going, Vegeta, it's time for my pedicure. But it's Nappa's turn!
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I can't remember, like, this was written back in 2008.
Yeah, this was just when TeamFourStar was forming.
Yeah, just right before, like, Kaiser Taka and I had the chat, actually.
Right before Obama. Right before Obama.
There we go. Right before America was made slightly better. And now it's going back down. Anyway. I have to go back home. Pity me, okay? Hello, Earth woman. What is your question?
I was wondering if Vegeta's going to play any more Yandere Simulator.
If Vegeta's going to play any more Yandere Simulator, I never back down. Yandere Simulator 2, Electric Boogaloo. I might revisit a few games because that one, it's like still in development and they're still adding stuff to it, so that might be one I go back to a little later on. Kind of like I went back to Goat Simulator when they added more things. Anything that's kind of like an old favorite of people, I like to go back and revisit just to kind of like touch up on.
If you go back to Yandere Simulator, you need to add an extra, like Yandere Simulator 2, Love Me Edition! Why won't you love me? Senpai, pay attention!
It's one of your best playthroughs. I think it has over 500,000 views now or something crazy.
It got up there. It's pretty good.
Because it's pretty freaking funny. It was really good, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Doc, would you like to choose somebody?
I would love to choose somebody. Let's
Oh,
choose.
boy.
That bloke in the back there who looks bored. Not you, the other bloke who's bored. SSJ 9000? Not really, no.
I've seen some of his stuff. I'll say this. His stuff is like very, very diametrically different from what we do. It's not really my style of humor. I think the guy is a fantastic editor and an amazing like talent in terms of being able to time things comedically and being able to like produce stuff. It's unfortunate that he started when he did because unfortunately Toei, since we started doing what we do, has just been ban-hammering so many DBZ projects. We just got big enough that it's very hard to touch us at this point.
Yeah, I watched a few. I caught up with it when he was kind of retooling his channels and stuff, and I just watched a few episodes and I was thinking, damn it, I really shouldn't be laughing at this, but
yeah, every now and again, like he has something that'll just be like, it's pretty funny.
It's immature, but I'm thinking,
it's very much like Vine style humor,
Yeah.
very kind of like. I mean this with like no insult in any way, shape, or form, but it's kind of like lowest common denominator humor. Is kind of what it is.
Yeah, I tried to resist sniggering, but it's too strong.
No, the guy's good. I think he's a great guy and is amazingly talented. He has the best words. His words are good, but no, he's a fun guy, and I'd like to get to know him actually. He seems cool. Do Moscow, would you like to choose somebody?
Alrighty, let's see. Alright, Danielle, what do you got? What do you got?
When's Nappa coming out of his rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody?
When's Nappa coming out?
This is from last night.
That was last night at the dance?
Or the party thing?
The party thing last
I
night?
think you should officialize that.
No, I'm very tired.
I meant as a video.
As a video?
Yeah.
I didn't record all that. I turned the camera off halfway through it.
But do another one and a full one.
No.
Whenever you try to reproduce something, it never
Do
comes
that
out
exact
quite
same
the same.
magical moment. First of all, I have to have the following drinks inside me, which will not be happening because I'm very tired.
This segment is brought to you by the following drinks.
Jack, half a bottle of red wine. That's how we're starting.
Start the evening off strong.
A double Jack and Coke. Then
Keep going.
Then 2 doubles of Scottish whiskey.
You power up.
Yeah.
You're going Kaioken.
Then I had what's that? Recordable cider, and ended off with a Jaeger bomb.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Jaeger bomb.
I still, speaking of Super Saiyan, I still remember that the second Kineticon you and I went to.
Oh god, the drunkest I've ever been.
That was it was awful. But
Tell your story. I'll just close my eyes.
I'll tell this story and you remember it the way you want to remember it. All right, so we got this really nice suite. It was Taka, Antfish, and I. We were all staying in kind of the same room, but it was a really nice suite. Like it was a multi-leveled thing. It was awesome. And this is over in Connecticut, back in America, at a convention called Kineticon, appropriately. And John St. John was there. For those of you who don't know him, he's the voice of Duke Nukem, and the guy is the biggest bro, and he is a heavy drinker and a party fucking animal. I probably shouldn't have said that, but there's our F-bomb for the PG-13 segment. Yeah, I used it.
Heck yeah.
Blew my load early on that one. Anyway. So we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go out to a bottle shop, we're gonna get like a bunch of drinks, and we're gonna invite everybody over. And John St. John comes in and he brings like a couple of good friends. I think Rachel was there, Rachel Robinson, another friend of ours, as well as a few other lovely voice actresses and other friends of his. And we're just sitting there, we're drinking, and then I'm down to like the last little bit of liquor after they all leave. And I'm just like, I don't want to let this go to waste. I'm like, hey Taki, you up for one more shot?
Yes.
Not so reluctantly, but he was like, yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? So I mix everything I have left into a couple shots. And this is stuff that mixes fairly well. And I called it a Lanny shot. I just kind of like shook it up. I poured it into...
There were 8 kinds of alcohol in that glass.
Yeah, but it mixed well. It didn't taste awful.
It didn't... It had a non-taste, Lanny. It was the swamp water of alcohol.
So we do that. I'm just like, and he's like, what the hell was in that? And this was still like an ounce and a half kind of a shot. I'm like, that was just everything we had left. He's like, damn you! And for the rest of the night, he was just kind of like curled up, just like, Lenny! Why, Lenny? Lenny! Tell John St. John to bring the girls back! Lenny!
In the bathroom, it sounded like I was going Super Saiyan while I was throwing up. Like building up my strength to handle it, and then I woke up with the worst hangover of my life. The end. There's no magic.
That's that story.
That's the end of that story. There we go. That was fun. Thanks, Lundy.
Yeah, no problem. Here, do you want me to tell my hangover story just to like kind of even that one out?
No, I want to tell your hangover story.
You tell my hangover story.
Lanny had a little sip of wine and passed out at the end.
Yeah. Woke up with the worst hangover of my life.
He's like, oh heavens, I couldn't possibly.
I couldn't possibly have any more. But does anybody watch our Drunkle Stiltskin streams or our drinking streams on Tuesdays or afterwards, I guess, for you, because we go on a little late. Basically, for those who don't know, we play games like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and every time we die, we take a drink. I heard the O's, and yes, you're right. This gets pretty bad sometimes. And the worst it ever got was we were in the Old Hunters DLC trying to fight, I call him Bloodwig, but Ludwig the Accursed. And for those of you who don't know that one, he is a very unpredictable boss with several one-hit kill moves or one-hit kill combos. And we died a lot. And on our like second or third stream just consecutively fighting him, because this was a boss fight that took us forever to beat, I decided, you know what, I need to make this interesting, so I switched to bourbon. Normally I drink beer. I switched to bourbon. This was mistake number 1. So every time I died, I'd just like, whoa! And not just a shot, I'd like chug this damn thing. And I got so drunk that at one point, I don't even remember, but my buddy Grant had taken the controller from me, and I thought I still had it. And I was like, why isn't he doing what I want? Oh. I was answering questions. I think this was number 19, if I'm correct. So if you want to go back and see me at the drunkest I've ever been, start around there, because it's in that area.
It's on camera.
It's on camera. And it's live. And so we go through that night, and I get home at about, I think like midnight or so, and thanks to my lovely wife who drove me back, because I don't remember how I would have gotten back otherwise. And the second mistake was I neglected to remember that I had to be up the next morning, because this was right when we had gotten our studio, and I needed to be there to greet the guy that was going to install our security system. So my alarm goes off at 6:45 a.m. and God help me, I had the wherewithal to stay up and remember why it was going off. But I got there and I still felt like I was drunk. Like I wasn't exactly hungover when I woke up, but man did I feel it as soon as I got to the office. Oh my God.
I'm gonna do some. So the security guy, I'm gonna do some sound tests. You might hear some loud buzzing noises.
No, it was worse than that. Like I get there and he's there at the crack of 7, God bless him. And I say like, hey man, do you need me for anything? Because my stomach is retching at this point, my head is pounding, and I just like cannot keep my eyes open. So I'm like, do you need me for anything, or can I just like go sit somewhere while you like finish up what you're doing here and installing stuff? He's like, nah man, it's fine. I got this stuff covered. You just go take care of yourself. I'll come get you when I need you to sign some stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go and I lay down in our little media room. I'm just like, okay. I put like a pillow over my face. I lay down. I was like, I'm just gonna take a nap. 5 minutes later, as he's drilling through drywall next to the room I'm in, I was like, oh no. No. So that was the worst I've ever had it.
You should have tried going Super Saiyan. That would have helped.
It would have. Probably just...
Like that.
A little close, yeah. Alright, let's see. Gonna get some love to this side of the room. You with the poster there, behind my wife. Hi, darling.
Who's the better father, Vegeta or Goku?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Who's the best father, Vegeta or Goku?
That is a very difficult question. The answer is obviously Piccolo.
Piccolo's the best dad that's ever existed.
What are you talking about? I don't have a son. Oh.
I bred and I made a spawn. I don't have a son. But no, like one of my favorite things about Super or Resurrection F and everything like that was just seeing Grandpa Piccolo taking care of Pan. It's like the most adorable thing I've seen. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna rock this thing, make sure it's going nice and slow so the baby can sleep.
Thanks, Piccolo, for handling this.
No problem, great to hang out. No problem, son.
This is weird. I should tell. Are you gonna tell him to stop calling you son? I'm scared to have that conversation with him.
I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to have that conversation now. It'd be awkward.
All right, next choice, Tamaki. Big pardon. Sorry. You must project your voice.
How was it doing Alucard's voice all the way through?
How was it doing Alucard's voice all the way through Hellsing Ultimate Bridge? So far, it's been fantastic. I love it.
You've gotten a bit of a break for a few episodes.
I have had a bit of a break for the last couple episodes. He'll be back episode 8, but I really like it because I just took what I loved about both voices of like Crispin Freeman's and the Japanese voice actor's voice. Because Japanese voice actor's voice is very low. Like no. Like he sounds like an ancient old man, and then Crispin Freeman sounds smooth as hell, like sweet chocolate. So I just try to put them together and try to create a complete blowhard. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I love voicing him. It's great.
Look forward to getting back to him. Yes.
Oh, his entrance will be, if anything, fun for everybody involved.
That's coming soon, right? Like in the next couple episodes.
Episode 8, he's back. We got episode 7 next, which is the one where Ceres and Pip die.
Do their thing, yeah.
Oh, they do their thing, all right.
All right. Hey, Moscow, you want to find somebody?
Okay, let's just go see. Is there anything I want to do? All right. Speaking of Ceres, let's jump here.
With the gaming thing expanded, is there any plans for Alucard to do a game? And if so, which game would you want me to do?
With the gaming channel expanding, is there any thought on Alucard doing a game? We had this thought.
We are open to suggestions.
Well,
I'm kidding. Guys, that was an obvious joke.
we had this thought of him doing some a little thing like around Halloween called Some Vampire Bullshit, where Alucard plays like really shitty vampire games.
Yeah.
So what is it, like Raining Blood?
Is there a Vampire Knight visual novel game? I'll play that, because that has shitty vampires in it. What? Are we going to debate about that? Do you want to have that debate with me? How many demons have they killed? If the answer's anything but one, they suck in comparison to me. But yeah, I mean...
yeah, it's an idea that we've had. It's just about, like, finding the time
and reminding Taka to do it.
And reminding Taka to do it when he's supposed to be, like, working on Hellsing and stuff. So
that's true.
There are, in other words, priorities.
Priorities. We should do at least one this year.
No, I think that'd be good. Like just 1 or 2 in October.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Subscribe to TFS Gaming.
Yeah, subscribe to TFS Gaming, we'll see. Maybe with those subscribers, maybe if we hit 500,000, maybe. Like this room is going to be the one that set it over.
Alright, Lenny, you pick the next fellow.
Alright, you've had your arm up for a while, sir. What's up?
I was wondering with TeamFourStar, or with having like so many people like living in different countries, has there ever been like any issues that came arise from like cultural issues?
Moscow's Britishness is really frustrating.
It throws us off sometimes.
He's so nice.
Honestly, the biggest difficulty we ever have is like the time zones.
Yeah.
And we've been able to mitigate that through various messaging services like Skype. Slack has been very helpful lately. But we are slowly but surely trying to like organize better, and now really like just because like so many of us are in so many different time zones is the only real issue there when it comes to like trying to schedule things to record, like podcasts, or we have a new series running right now called The Overwatchmen, where we get together and suck at Overwatch together. Yeah, no, it's a great game. I love it. I play it all the time in my free time, which I have 0. Yeah, I know. But it's really not that big of an issue, though. I mean, it started off as a little bit of an issue, but it got a lot better over time as
because we got used to it.
Yeah.
We just got used to it. It was like we just accept that Moscow lives in England, and there's certain limitations he has. Like, hey, Moscow, I need this done. You get that it's 1 in the morning, right? Why are you up? That's fair.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, but slowly but surely we're trying to conglomerate everybody towards our central hub, which is located in Texas. So eventually it will be a non-issue.
There'll be a new issue. Be like, wow, I really wish we kept talking Canada the whole time.
You being the person from the other time zone, like, have you had...
No, not really. Basically, the one of the best things is that I can just basically work in the morning and no one's there to bother me. So I can just zone out, and I'm not, and then it's around 2 o'clock. I'm gonna like check the site.
All right, here we go. Here's where the problems start.
And then first it's Anfish going, hey.
Oh man, Moscow's that hey is like, oh, I got something to do, don't I? It's like,
what do you mean?
It's like, hey, how's it going, man? Can you try help something out for me, guys? Yeah. Anfish is the chillest producer to work with. He's a really good guy. He's really efficient, and I've just been working on stuff for podcasts, but during episode.
Allow me to show a dramatic reenaction of what I do when it comes to you, real fast.
Okay, so here I am. I'm just on my computer, just going like.
Moscow, I need you to do this right now. Someone dropped the ball. You need to pick it up. I'm gone.
It's like,
oh, here's the files, by the way. There's people behind here. And they're naked.
Open the cat.
No, don't. I'm not. They're not actually naked. I was at the party last night.
Speaking of which, I made that mistake once at Midwest Media Expo. They had a burlesque group. And we had like a panel room like right next to where they were doing their show. And so I was just being like kind of funny because I'm just like, oh, I'm going to walk over here. And I didn't realize there was a hole in the wall. I'm like, oh, hey, there's a hole in the wall over here. Oh, they're changing. Oh, shit. So yeah, I saw a few naked people that day. It was a good day. Anyway.
Everyone wins.
Everybody wins. You, sir.